What is up, y'all boys? We back again with another recap. Let's get it. Bro, I literally just did a 15-minute recap. And when I go to look back at it, the sound is just cutting off. Are we serious, bro? Yo, it's like YouTube wants to like patch me, or not even YouTube, my laptop, bro. My mic, like it doesn't want me to like give y'all recaps. Like 15 minutes of straight sauce and heat. Like, oh my goodness. But hey, that doesn't even matter because the sauce and the heat is in my mind right here. It's not in no laptop. But hey, let's get started on the week. I think I posted about 2 recaps this week. So this is gonna be my third one when I post. So yeah, I wanna just really focus on quality over quantity. I don't wanna just post every day just to post. I wanna really give y'all good recaps. So let's get right into it. And before I get into the Thursday's trade, let's go into like a week kind of overview for you guys real quick. So Monday, nice clean double break. Didn't take this actually on any important account. NQ was pinching, and when we're uncorrelated like this with huge divergence, it's just lower probability for me, and I don't love to take it on an eval. I would take it, but or I would be more okay taking it on an eval and losing on an eval than an important account, right? That was Monday. Tuesday, took a nice VWAP alignment trade. If you guys want more information on this recap, like a more deep dive, I went over it on my last video. So there's that. I took this on a TOF instant funded 50K account, so that's good. Wednesday, what I just mentioned about divergence, since there was huge divergence between ES and NQ, ES was looking a lot more clean and trend than NQ. I took this double break trade on the eval. I took a nice quick scalp on it. I was up like at 500 just on this quick scalp. And then I took another one to see if I could pass it with a nice trade up back to the top after we held New York again, New York gave up again. And I just gave back the profits, which is okay, completely fine. I didn't tell after I didn't full port shorts, or I didn't know. It's all good. We come back tomorrow and wait for something better. This was Wednesday. And then Friday, no trades. Friday, no trades. Just nothing clean for me in my opinion. Many of you may ask, Jungle, why didn't you take a short under New York VWAP? Well, as you guys can see, we're outside of the range. It's been straight buyers for over an hour and a half. It's been straight buyers, and y'all want me to just short this and hope for a new low of day? No, that's not how my more probability setups are. Is it a horrible short? No. Is it a good short, like a high probability short? No. So when I'm looking for high probability trades that are following my system and my model, that align with everything I'm looking at. So boom, that's Friday. Now you guys are wondering, where's Thursday? Let's get right into it right here. Boom. Thursday morning, clean double break trade. My double break trades come, as you guys have heard from me from past recaps and videos, from the first 15 minutes of market being open, right? So first we first set the first 15 minutes of market being open. We set the opening range. And then a double break comes into play when we break either opening range low or opening range high, and then we break New York VWAP. Cool. Now, these double break trades, I take them a lot more when we are in trend. For example, you guys can see that right here, we're fighting all of these VWAPs trending lower. And we are under yesterday's lows, and stocks open red. So even more like discretion as to why I wouldn't really take this on funded accounts, right? But now keep in mind, the double break trade against the trend has worked all week, right? For example, Monday, it worked. Tuesday, worked. Has worked. You know what I'm saying? What was it, Wednesday? No, that was it. Tuesday, oh, right here as well. What is this? Tuesday. Even when I took the long, it worked to the downside against all VWAPs. Broke the high, broke New York VWAP, straight to the low. It's been working all week. So I'm like, okay, taking this to analysis that it has worked for 3 days in a row already this week. I'm thinking, okay, what are the probabilities that it just stops working? Like for the week, you know what I'm saying? Like there's higher probability of it working than not. And if it does lose and fail, cool. That's completely fine, but this is a game of probabilities. And I'm like, okay, we break opening range low, we break near a VWAP, perfect. I get in on an eval, the same eval y'all see here. I get in on an eval, we ride it to overnight VWAP. And like I said, with these against the VWAPs trades, I like to be a lot more aggressive, right? On a regular double break trade, I will have to hold it to opening range high or opening range. In this case, yeah, opening range high. But with a more aggressive entry and setup and target, I'm out of overnight VWAP because I guarantee you, we can see that it went higher here. That's cool. It'll continue going higher. That's all cool enough. If it tapped overnight VWAP and came lower because the market was red, stocks are red, New York NQ was dumping, I would have been like, dang, I should have gotten out overnight VWAP. But I'm not doing that coulda, shoulda, woulda stuff. So I'm getting out at my overnight VWAP with a more aggressive entry and exit, which puts me up about 500 on this eval. And now I need about $558 to pass this eval. So that was that for the week for this eval, for the M50 Builder Pro. Then about an hour or two later, I see this clean setup. This is the same. We actually continue going higher, and this is the aftermath of it, literally. Like, this is just in the morning, and then this is like an hour after. We actually continue going higher from here, which is crazy. So I don't only trade candles. I'm trading prices. I'm looking at prices. Look at where ES is at. ES has been from 10:15 a.m. all the way to 12 p.m. in this price, 614, 615, failing to break above it. When I see stuff like this, I'm like, okay, we're under yesterday's lows. Stocks are red. ES is failing to break above 76.15. It's coming down lower. And in my mind, I know that if we get below near VWAP, we now have full alignment for shorts. I'm like, perfect. Once I see this, I get in, my stop's at the high, I'm targeting the lows. Now, mind you, I don't need a new low of day. This move right here was already like 10 points on ES, which is very nicely for ES. And look at the exit for me though. This actually continues going lower, but I don't care. I don't have any FOMO. I don't have anything. Because, like, bro, regardless if this continues going lower or not, I'm getting out right here or here. Like, when we pinch my level like this, I don't need 2, 3 extra points. Like, why would I need 2, 3 extra points when I already got 10 points on ES? Mind you, I don't need a new low of day. Now, for example, if this was a trade right in the morning, like around this time, then yeah, when everything aligning, I have to hold to my lower high, right? To my opening range low or opening range high. When I see that we pinch near my level, mind you, some bookmap orders actually like it started to get stacked up here, like stacked, and it was like scaring, like, oh. It was Loki's probably scaring sellers, like, oh my gosh, like, we should exit the trip. We're going to come up and fill these orders now. And all of a sudden, when we started going lower, these disappeared, and some orders appeared right here at, like, I think it was 790 and 785, like, literally around my exit area. So I'm like, cool, perfect. I don't need to go for a new low of day and like, no. I'm good, bro. Little pinch on my level, I'm good. That's following my system. And the difference is many of you guys exit trades early because you're scared. I exit trades early, or not early, sorry. I don't exit my trades early. I exit my trades when it's part of my system and it makes sense. I've exited a lot of trades like this before where we pinch near level. Bro, why would I need to hold for an extra point? When I can get out right now, secure my profits, move on with my day, and go on and switch to another account and look for another trade that follows my model, my system. Sometimes you guys hold past certain levels just to secure your one-to-one. No, bro. If it works for you, cool. For me, when I see that my level gets pinched like this, I am cool, bro. I am out of my trade. I don't need a new low of day. So yeah, that was really my week. The funders are good. The eval is about 500 from passing. And this trade was actually on the Lucid funded. And then this one was on the TOF funded. And how I told you guys before, I'm switching between them. So when I get a one-on-one, I switch to the other one. If I get a loss on one, I stay on that one till I get it back to green, and then I switch back to the other one. That's what's been working for me, right? Now, I do want to scale up a bit, but here's the difference with me and a lot of different traders. When people talk about scaling up and buying more accounts, their first thought is, oh, if I risk 200, I'm gonna make 200 on two accounts. Sorry, if I make 200, that means I'm gonna make 200 on two accounts. That means I'm up 400 for the day. Let's go. That's what y'all think about, bro. I'm thinking about the losers. I'm thinking about when I lose. If I risk 250 and I lose, that means I'm gonna be down 500 across two accounts. How am I gonna feel knowing that I'm down 500? Am I gonna be okay with the loss? Am I gonna tilt? Am I gonna not stick to my model? What am I gonna do? Y'all thinking about the wins and everything, bro. It's easy to follow your rules when you're winning. But I'm thinking about when I take the losses, when I take my L, how am I gonna feel knowing that I'm down 500? How am I gonna feel? How am I gonna feel? That's what I'm thinking about. Y'all thinking about the wins if y'all win. I'm thinking about if I lose, how am I gonna feel? That's the difference between me and a lot of traders. I'm thinking about, am I gonna follow and execute my system fully to the max, even with the loss? Am I gonna be okay with taking the loss? You gotta know yourself. At the end of the day, you just gotta know yourself. If you think that you can genuinely scale up 10, 20 accounts and be okay with blowing all of them, go ahead and do it. If you can't, then you shouldn't be forcing it and looking at all the people on social media that tell you to scale and then it doesn't work for you. And then you don't realize what's affecting your model and your system and your mindset. No, like, bro, you got to do what works for you at the end of the day. Now, you also got to jump in the pool. And what I mean by that is like sometimes you might never know how you actually are in certain scenarios if you don't put yourself in that scenario, right? Which is why I'm deciding, I think I'm going to most likely, I'm going to scale, but I'm not going to scale too fast. I'm going to either connect another eval. Either do this. Y'all know the fund that I was just talking about, or not the fund, sorry. The eval I'm about to pass, which is 500 away. I'm thinking either I should go do what I'm doing, pass it quick, or connect it to the Lucid funded, trade it, and then get it passed. And by the time I get it passed, the Lucid funded is even more green, closer to the payout, right? Like that's what I'm thinking. Or I pass this one, this MFFU, leave it to the side, connect an eval to another Lucid eval to this Lucid funded, and then I would have 3 fundeds and trade them separately, or have 3 accounts connected. In that sense, I know this is a lot for y'all, but either connect this eval to this Lucid funded, and then connect another Lucid eval to it. So by the time I have, let's say, a payout secured on each account, I would have another eval pass, if that makes sense, right? So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. I don't want to scale up too fast to the point where I have 5, 10 accounts, and then I'm scared to blow them all, or I'm scared, like, no, I want to still execute very well my strategy. I don't want emotions to get in the head of me, whatever. I want to execute. And if executing means that I cannot get accounts till I have a certain amount of money or a certain amount of payouts, that's all good. I don't need to force anything. And that's the difference. Like I said, with a lot of traders, they just think about the wins, the wins, the wins. It's easy to win and follow your stuff. It's easy. Anyone can win, bro. But when you lose, how are you going to handle the loss? And that's the thought I want to give y'all today. If you lose, how you guys going to handle the L? So yeah, most likely I'm going to update you guys on that. I think I'm either going to get some accounts, or not some accounts, probably one more account, one more eval, either over the week or right now during the weekend, since it's Saturday. And yeah, I'm gonna link my Twitter down below so y'all can follow me, like my weekly progress. Y'all want to see my trades, some P&L, you guys can go to my X, my Twitter. And yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all boys with that. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next recap. I appreciate y'all boys being here. Like I said, if I end this recap and then my audio is cut off, I'm gonna run it back and do another recap because y'all boys know we in here. We in here. Like we grinding every single day, right? We don't work off motivation and how we feel. We put that work every single day, no matter how I feel. And that's why I love my modeling, my strategy so much. I could wake up feeling not my best. I could wake up this. I may be sick. But I'm still gonna go on the chart and follow my system to the fullest, no matter what. Y'all be having way too much stuff on y'all charts, bro. Y'all be like contemplating your entry. Like I want you guys to like think and ponder about certain times when you're in a trade and you like say something like, "Oh, I'm gonna enter here. This looks good," and then you like contradict yourself. That's the word. You just contradict yourself every time, and every trade you take looks different. That's not a model, bro. That's not a system. Most people can't follow something that looks a completely different entry every time. You can't be entering on the 50-minute time frame. They're going on the 1 hour and entering. They're going on the 4 hour. Then you want to go on the 30 second, then the 50 second. Like, bro, you're not gonna build actual data from that and build confidence. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Think about it for a second. Keep it simple. People want to have a lot of stuff in their charts because it makes them look like they know a lot more than they do. Keep it simple. I want to leave you guys with that. Keep it simple. I'm gonna catch up with the next one. You know, y'all boys already know we soldiers for Christ over here. Let's get it, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Peace.